she didn't tell me how popular her daughter was. And, she was very well liked by the football team of the alley. And she was very popular also with the hockey team. And she did have a few close friends with the St. Mary's Huskies. She wanted to really impress that this wedding was very special. The most impressive people of all of Halifax, or Nova Scotia, would be there, Premier, the Lieutenant Governor. Many from New Brunswick. The Oland from New Brunswick, the Olands from, obviously, from here, right here in Chester. Here's Oland. She just wanted to make it absolutely the best wedding she could have. And we started getting into details, and she said, by the way, your china is lovely, but it has a pattern. I said, yes. She said, well, Mr. McEachern, I have to inform you that this is going to be a white wedding, so you'll have to rent pure white china. There's to be no color whatsoever. You understand, Mr. McEachern, what I mean by a white wedding? And I said, yes. And daughter Virginia said, oh, mother, please. And she said, now, everybody is to receive one glass of champagne when they get seated. That'll be bride's present, and the white napkins will be around the label. They're not going to see the label. And the staff are going to tell them to save that champagne for the toast. Now, she said the head table, they're going to have mom's champagne, and the label is to be exposed. And the head table can have as much as they want. The guests are limited to one glass, but the head table can have as much mom champagne as they want. Just keep pouring it out. I said, fine. Dinner was served, and it was lovely. I think it was a lobster salad and then beef Wellington. It was a beautiful dinner, and Dawn had really gone out for this. And of course, the little bridesmaids kept holding up the champagne glass. And her eyes were kind of not in focus. And there was a little drool. And so I went on to the parents' table, and Mrs. McManus was just thrilled. I mean, this was the event of the year, and we had pulled it off. I mean, I was her hero. She said, oh, John, thank you so much. This is just exactly what I wanted. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye,
I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles now. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. There's just a couple left in the bottom of the jar. Come out, wherever you are. I almost got a big one, but it got away. But I come back here fishing every day. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'd rather have a pickle than a motorcycle. I'd rather have a pickle than a big bag of nickels. Tiny little cucumber swimming in brine. Come out, it's time for me to dine. Now I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. They're green and munchy. Pickles are perfect with so many things. I love pickles. They make me sick. I said, I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Now I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I've got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. I'm fishing for pickles. Hi everybody, I'm a cat. Yeah, I'm a cat. I got a fork and I'm fishing for pickles. Wait, I don't even like pickles. I'm a cat.
They gave me credit for physics, which I studied under Einstein, incidentally. In Black Mountain, he was the head of the physics department, although he was hardly ever there. His assistant, Peter Bergman, actually conducted the classes. And this is a rather amusing little tidbit. Years later, many years later, I was taking some physicist friends on a sail in Blessed, Maine, and then I told them, since they were physicists, I studied physics under Einstein, but really the person that really conducted the classes was his young assistant, Peter Bergman. And this one man said, "What? You study physics under Peter Bergman?"
So this is Chester, this village nestled by the sea. So rich in character, so rich in history. Ce petit village, this precious jewel, known to me. There may be other towns with more to offer, but they cannot compare. It's here I found my soul. I love you, Chester. And even though I'm from
my journey's ended, I found my home. I found my home.
Or ghostly ships burning on the sea.
I'm going to Chester. I better comb my hair. I'm kicking flows by the ocean, watching boats in the Scotian air. Now when they roll round here, an earshot you hear of a turncoat victory. Ladies with no fear, last line of defense. American privateers stop dead in the tracks, outnumbered and clearly shout and fall back. Tales of ghosts and murders unsolved under cobblestone bridges of phantoms. Last call is final attempt to reach to you all. You better play honest cards or don't play at all. The rich are on hills or working outskirts, designer lapels and denim patchwork. The down at the folks will drink with a smirk. Each pint for a piece, each one drinks their worth.
Breathe the salty air.
I love Chester.
Last year, some of his musical friends' kids and seniors worked with Laura Smith to write a song. Back then,
Life was different.
it was based on interviews we did with Shoreham Village residents.
Back then, do you want to do the back then, or do you want me to do the back then? Okay.
Back then,
Life was different.
Back then there were wooden boats and men of steel.
we sat at the same desk in the same class every day. Oh yeah, every day.
life was different.
Back then,
there were no cell phones.
we sat at the same desk in the same class every day. We had to use the outhouse.
Not like today. The schools were so much smaller. The ponds were always frozen. We played on all the teams.
Everyone was chosen.
Back then,
life was different. Back then, rotary phones.
Back then we listened on the party line.
They fed the chickens and they had a good time.
back before we started buying eggs at the store.
Back before sliced bread and walking the door.
Back then,
life was different.
Back then, no emails.
We wrote on paper, then we put it in the mailbox.
Then we waited weeks before we got an answer.
Church was in the parlor, no one had walked on the moon.
When I walked to school, I whistled a happy tune.
Back then, life was different. Back then, no cell phones.
we sat at the same desk in the same class every day.
We had to use the outhouse, not like today.
The schools were so much smaller and the ponds were always frozen.
We played on all the teams.
Everyone was chosen.
The schools were so much smaller.
Back then, life was different.
Back then, no cell phones. Back then, no computers.
Back then we never felt alone.
But that was long ago, before the war.
Could be worse, could be better. It's all changing like the weather. I think any in the world, anyone can tell. Things get better. Let's get happy, not be sad. Let's get grateful, let's be glad. With a smile on our faces, we can go places. Things get better. Better, 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 better. Things get better. Let's all care for each other. We're all sisters, we're all brothers. make things better. Life is swell, life's a pleasure when we care and love each other. When we do our best and we show respect, things get better. Better, 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 better. Things get better. Let's sing and dance, everyone. Open our hearts and have some fun. In this big world, the time is now to make things better. Better, 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 better. Make things better, 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 better. Make things better.
Better, 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 better.
Things get better, 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 better. Better, better, better. Things get better. Things get better. Better, 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 better. Things get better. Better, better, better. Things get better.